Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, Robin. 25 minutes before 9 o'clock. I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but I've made an observation about men. Now, this might apply to women, too, in this case. But if you want to snap a man's head to turn the other way.
Yes.
Well, a pretty woman normally does that, right?
That's right.
But that's not to say that a pot of roast beef wouldn't do the same thing. A pot of roast beef, you get a guy to snap his head. Maybe not as quickly or as intensely as a pretty woman.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, ladies. There is something that you are competing with that'll snap a man's head. But I bet it'll snap your head, too. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Without a college education, there are some jobs that we're going to learn about right now. The average annual salary, $111,542.
Wow.
Did I snap your head?
Yes,
look,
you
that
did.
Guy. Look, he just turned around.
I know. He's pretty awesome out there
He just turned around.
by the window.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And we're going to find out how you do this and what you need to know. Charles Drevna is on the phone. He's the president of the American Fuel and Petrochemical Manufacturers. And when you hear his title, you probably would have thought, if I didn't tease you already with that dollar amount, you probably would have thought we're going to talk about whether it's clean or whether it's dirty, because we have so many environmentalists talking about fuel, et cetera. In this case, it's how to get a good job in the fuel and petrochemical industries. And when I say a good job, $111,542 is the average. The average annual salary in the refining industry. Wow. In the chemical industry, it's $88,000. And I think, if I understood this right, you do not need a college education for most of these jobs. Let's find out how that happened and how we missed on this one, Robin. Do they need radio announcers?
That's right. We can announce over their derelicts, their oil rigs.
What do you call them, derelicts?
They're oil derelicts, yeah.
Derelicts.
Yeah, the oil rigs.
Charles Drevna. Good morning, Charles. How are you?
I'm doing well, Larry. Thanks for having me.
How much do you... No, it's not fair. Where are you right now?
Working out of Washington, D.C.
All right. And do you represent the industry like across the nation? Would we have to move to Alaska or something, or North Dakota?
No. Well, no. I represent the industry. Virtually all the refining and petrochemical capacity. We're a trade association here in Washington, but listening to your introduction there, we are thoroughly excited that we in the refining and petrochemical industry here in the United States. Hey, we're open for business and we are hiring.
Wow,
we are hiring.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to hear more. Yeah.
Well, it's a wide range of job opportunities for everyone, from those with a high school degree to all the way to those with a PhD. You already mentioned, what the average salary is for a refinery or petrochemical workers are. Yeah, I think if you think about the good old supply and demand, the average age of a welder in my industry is 56 years old.
Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so the old when manufacturing was more or less an afterthought here in the United States, after we decided that we didn't need manufacturing here, that we were going to allow other nations. The mantra was, we'll let them make it over there and we'll buy it here. Well, that kind of activity, that kind of nonsense isn't very sustainable.
Yes.
And so what we see now with the shale, both oil and gas shale revolution, is we have a abundant supply of affordable energy, and that's the first thing we need to have a manufacturing renaissance. So you can make the products here, from the petrochemicals, et cetera. We can, just in Florida alone, the oil and gas industry supports about 287,000 jobs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what are the jobs? Can you tell us what the jobs are? And by the way, it sounds like I'm talking over you, and I'm not meaning to do that. There might be a delay, and I apologize for that. But what kind of jobs? Tell me some of the jobs we might have in Florida.
Well, you have if you look at what oil and gas absolutely supports. I mean, my goodness, look at the boat manufacturers. You need abundant energy to make them. You need petrochemicals to make those fine boats that you guys have down there. That's just one thing. You have computers and electronics. You have chemicals. You have plastic and rubber products. Total around $11 billion right there. But what I'm looking at for our industry is just really the tip of the iceberg for these welders and electricians and pipe fitters, etc. And if we have the opportunity, people will say, Larry, that wait a minute, we don't have any refineries or petrochemical facilities in Florida, so how am I going to get one of these jobs? Well, there are a couple of things here. One, they are available nationwide. Will some people maybe have to move to get a job? That's possible.
Yeah,
but
right.
If we do this right, we can rebuild the manufacturing base in all the states.
That's great.
And then you have that multiplier, because again, when you have affordable, abundant energy, and you have the basic product like petrochemicals that make that is the building block for just about everything we make in this country, everything we use in our daily lives. So we're hitting it hard. We've developed a new website.
What is that?
For this? It's called workforce.afpm.org.
Okay.
And you can have your listeners go on there. They can just guide themselves through all the opportunities, get themselves introduced to the various positions and the various companies. And the other thing we're focusing on, and I'm truly passionate about this too, is working with the veterans groups, because we're reaching out to the key veterans organizations like American Jobs for American Heroes and Hire Our Heroes. I think it's unconscionable that over 9% of the returning vets are unemployed today.
Right.
In this country.
Yeah.
And these guys have the skills. They show up for work.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I say they have the job, the work ethic. I mean, obviously,
Right.
If they're in the military, they have no choice, and that stays with them after they come back home. Can I ask you a question real quick? I know we've got a break in about 2.5 minutes, but you're in Washington, D.C. Did the change, it sounds like a positive change has happened. Has that change happened because of government policies that changed, or did the marketplace just simply say, we need to do something because something's not working?
No, we need. We have a challenge and an opportunity. The opportunity is what I just laid out. The challenge is getting the right people, but also the challenge is to get the federal government to accept the fact that we're not energy poor, that we're an energy rich country, to accept the fact that oil and natural gas is the nexus to a manufacturing renaissance, is the nexus to energy security and ultimately national security. We're still fighting that battle here, because all this has been done on state and private lands, very little on federal lands, as far as development of oil and natural gas. So no, we still have that challenge with a lot of folks who still think fossil fuels are yesterday's.
So it sounds like, and we're going up to a break, but I just want to kind of recap. If you're just tuning in, it sounds like there are some jobs in the petrochemical manufacturers area of this, as well as the fuel areas. Because at first glance, it looked like we were going to talk about oil rigs and oil drilling operations, but it sounds like the plastics that are made from the raw material is a big, huge part of this, including things that happen right here in Florida, boat manufacturers he mentioned. So
absolutely. The petrochemical industry has invested over $110 billion in the United States just in the past 3 or 4 years.
Wow. We have a regular program that comes on WOCA twice a month, and the whole purpose of the program is to let the audience know about jobs in our community. This fits in with that perfectly. We'll take a little break and we'll be right back. Charles, no?
He's ending.
Oh, we're done?
Yes.
Oh, this is a 15-minute show? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, Charles, we need, I guess, the website then, workforce.afpm.org. I thought you were on for a half hour. I'm sorry. And is that all we need to know? Is that how we get the information on the jobs?
Yeah. You workforce.afpm.org, or go on our website, afpm.org, or contact my office. We'll talk to anybody.
Do you want to give that number?
The direct line is 202-457-0480.
Okay. And Robin has written that down. We'll put it on Facebook for our listeners, and it's been recorded so we can share the podcast as well. Well, Charles, thank you for being on the air with us. This is good news.
Let's do it again sometime. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. That was great. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Don't get caught without your daily source of senior deals. Pick up your copy of the Senior Voice newspaper. It's your source for schedule and events tailored to seniors, with information you need, like a list of free events in the area. We even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company to you that fits your needs. And all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about them. For more information, call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223. And pick up your copy of the Senior's Voice at most any business up and down the 200 corridor.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Hi, I'm Yvette, and I'm here to tell you a few things about ABC Frederick's Appliance. They sell not only new, but used guaranteed appliances. When you call ABC Frederick's Appliance, they will provide service on what they sell and any appliances that you own. ABC Frederick's Appliance is located in Bellevue, right over the railroad tracks. Call 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. ABC Frederick's Appliance.
News Talk 1370 WOCA invites you to discover your full business potential. News Talk Radio is the perfect environment for your advertising. WOCA's News Talk format pinpoints information-hungry, better educated, high-income adults. So use us to talk to them. Call 732-8000. 732-8000. We're Ocala News Talk Radio. News Talk 1370 WOCA.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need
too.
my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine mixed with clouds today. There'll be a thunderstorm in the afternoon, high 87 to 91. Partly cloudy tonight, low 70 to 74. Variable cloudiness tomorrow with some showers and thunderstorms around mainly during the afternoon hours, high 83 to 87. And for Saturday, intervals of clouds and sunshine. Still a couple of showers and a thunderstorm in the area, the high 83 to 87. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Don't get caught without your daily source of senior deals. Pick up your copy of the Senior Voice newspaper. It's your source for schedule and events tailored to seniors, with information you need, like a list of free events in the area. We even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company to you that fits your needs. And all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about them. For more information, call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223. And pick up your copy of the Senior's Voice at most any business up and down the 200 corridor.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our 12-month at 0.75% APY. All CD rate specials require $10,000 minimum. With friendly service and rates like these, it's not hard to see why Florida Credit Union has your CD options covered. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Call 352-237-8222 for more information. Must act by 1/15/14.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Hi, I'm Yvette, and I'm here to tell you a few things about ABC Fredericks Appliance. They sell not only new, but used guaranteed appliances. When you call ABC Fredericks Appliance, they will provide service on what they sell and any appliances that you own. ABC Fredericks Appliance is located in Bellevue, right over the railroad tracks. Call 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. ABC Fredericks Appliance.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday.